going on, people? So today's video is based on the title, how crypto changed my life, and it really did. So it's not like a normal video as far as credit or as far as graphics cards, which, mind you, let me just throw out there, Best Buy did do a drop and I was able to get my hands on a 3060 Ti gigabyte card, and I'm happy for that. I'm excited. So that should be getting here probably like the ending of the year, December 30th. But on another note, I just want to talk about the whole stages of when I got into crypto, when I got into mining. I was very not for it in the beginning, because I was just going by what other people were saying as far as it's a scam, or it's not going to live long, it's not going to last. And I've been hearing it for years. And I came to a situation to where COVID had happened, and because COVID happened, when was it? Like in March of 2020. So that whole year, unfortunately, I was unemployed, and I didn't know what to do because no one was hiring. Barely, you didn't want to even get out your house, so you didn't even want to look for a job, just as the fact you didn't want to catch COVID, right? So I winded up just staying home and trading stocks. And trading stocks was good, but to me it wasn't good enough. I was always looking for something more. I was like, this has to be more. I want to make more money. And I'll tell y'all, like, I got into this other program to where I help people, build their YouTube channel. So I'm very proud of that I got into that community, because it taught me so much. But still, again, I was still always like, there's more. There has to be more. I want more. So sure enough, January of this year, if I'm not mistaken, yes, January of this year, I was looking at YouTube, and sure enough, a video comes on saying, about mining crypto. It was actually a commercial, talking about an ad, should I say, talking about mining crypto, and I didn't even know what it meant. Like, I'm like, mining crypto, like, what is that? So sure enough, I put mining crypto into the search bar on YouTube, and I found a whole bunch of videos on mining crypto. And I kid you not, I saw this one, actually two main people that I watch. It was one, Red Panda Mining, which I'm sure a lot of miners are familiar with, and then the second was this kid called Brandon Coin. And to be honest with you, I went more with the Brandon Coin because he seemed like someone just like me. Like, he seemed like, and mind you, he's been mining since, if I'm not mistaken, like 2017. So he's been in it for a while. He's a veteran. But it was just like, what he was saying, how he's talking, how he breaks down things, and how, like, his basically story of how he was showing y'all what he does on a daily basis, it was just more real to me. Not to say like Red Panda Mining is not real. He's definitely real, but I feel like, as far as like you're coming with these 7, 8 graphics cards, mind you, people are just trying to get their hands on one. So it just wasn't for, like, I'm like, this is unrealistic, because I had the money to get 8, to get 12, but I just couldn't get my hands on them. So I went more with Brandon Coin, because he was just slowly building up, and he was like put out when Best Buy drops would come out, and he would explain about the Best Buy drops, or explain how to get graphics card, and he even helped this community with if I'm not mistaken. I hope I don't say their name wrong. Silver Knights, and Silver Knights been a great help to me. You know, even if it's just me getting one graphics card a month, it's been a great help to me. So I always have to applaud Brandon Coin, and I will put his channel below, because he's definitely is a part of my journey in getting started with this. Now, with that being said, a lot of people tend to do things the wrong way to when it comes to crypto, and a lot of individuals want to get into mining, right? But they're just into mining as far as what's the numbers. Can I make $1 million? Can I make, $2,000? And realistically, you could definitely make $2,000. You could definitely make $5,000. But guess what? You have to invest first. There's nothing that's going to be flat on the table that's gonna get you $4,000. So when I tell people realistically, hey, you can get $4,000, but it's gonna cost you $15,000, or it's gonna cost you $18,000. They're like, whoa, that's crazy. Like, what? And it's like, well, that's what you want, right? Now, as far as me, I'm good with numbers, and I'm good with breaking down things, and that was the first thing I did. I started small. I would never forget. And I saw another channel, DJ Minds, and he made me think about it. He's holding on to his very first graphics card, and unfortunately for me, I can't do that. But I didn't know that this was gonna blow up the way it blew up. I didn't know this was gonna change my life the way it's changed my life, back then. And mind you, this is, like I said, January of 2021. So I haven't even been a year in mining. But yeah, so my first graphics card was a GTX 1660, non-super, non-TI, just a regular MSI 1660. And it was pushing out, if I'm not mistaken, like 29 hash rate. And back then I was making like $2 a day. And even with the $2, I was happy, because it was mining something, it was making something. But then I did the big math onto it, and that's why I love these channels, because the channels is what helped me get into the website What to Mine, and all the other websites, to where it breaks down the math for you. So if you have this card, this is the ROI. If you have this card, this is the electricity that you use. This is the electricity that you'll be looking forward to spending on. So I did the mathematics and broke down, okay, what cars do I need to chase? And at that time, I chased the 3070s. I didn't care what price they were, I was chasing the 3070s, because those, to me at that time, was the best cards. And it's crazy, because till today, those are the best cards. So, but this, like I said, this was at the beginning. So 3070s just came out. I got my hands on like 5 3070s, and I was happy. Some I bought for MSRP, others I bought for scalper price at the time. Like scalper price was like $1,000, 1,100, and I paid that. I didn't mind it, because I knew the potential in these cards. From there, it winds up becoming an addiction, because from there, now you see the money, now you see that the potential in mining crypto. And I wind up just going on eBay, and I bought a 1660 Super, because I was from what I know is those were the most efficient cards, meaning they only took a little bit of power. So I got my hands on those cards, right? But then I started realizing, okay, two 1660 Supers are equivalent to a 3070, and I'm just wasting more power. So I knew off the rip, because when you got two 1660 Supers, now what happens is you got 80 watts on each card. That's 160 watts. as opposed to the 3070s, they were pushing at that time like 125 watts. So I was like, no, this is not going to work for me. This only works as far as getting those cards if you're going to have a whole rig of 1660 Supers, and that's all you're focused on. With me, I was more with the big boys. I want the big boys because I had the big boy money. So I'm like, okay, now I have to look for 3060 Ti's, 3080s, and I got my hands on those, and I started realizing, wow, what a difference. So you have to, everything when it comes to mining is you have to be strategic. You have to really think and break the math down on what cards you want, because a lot of people would chase 3090s, and I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. I even did it. This was my mistake. I chased the 3090s. I got 3090. It's pushing out let's say 310 watts, right? Well, it's pushing out 310 watts. It's giving you 125 luck if you're lucky, 125 hash rate. Well, if you have a RTX 3080 non-LHR, and you had a, let's say right now, because the cards just came out, so let's say you have a 6060 100 non-XT, now you're getting about 128 hash rate and using less power. So everything is strategic when it comes to mining. You have to know like what is it that's going to make you the most profit and also be the most efficient. And a lot of people don't get that. They'll go and get, don't get me wrong, I have a rig of 4 3090s, yes, but I just know that I could have went about it a different route. I can't take it back. It is what it is. But as far as moving forward, I learned that, wait, before jumping the gun, let me just strategize this and do it the right way. So again, that goes about the whole setup and everything of where I'm at today. And then sure enough, I got into CPU mining thanks to Rabbit Mining, and with that, it was just more like, okay, I looked at it as a investment way, to where I'm like, all right, I spend $700, cool. I spend $700 from my mining money, and I throw it into CPU mining, that's mining Reptorium. Well, if I sit there and say set it and forget it, hopefully in 5 years Reptorium, even if it grows a little, I'll make my $700 back in no time and more. So that's the way I'm going about mining Reptorium. It's more on a set it and forget it. I don't even care if right now it hits $700 to take my money out, because it's like, no, that's not $700. Shouldn't, like, when you come into this and you want to be an investor into this world, you shouldn't be concerned about what you invested in. $700 is really nothing. So I'm leaving that and setting and forget it, and that's my goal in 5 years. Look at what I got and look where it's at, and that's it. I'm sure that it would definitely be way over $700. So that's where I'm going with Reptorium mining on CPU mining. Now, as far as the numbers, I'm going to get into the numbers. This is why I say it's changed my life, because now my mining pays bills, right? So if I have rent, I pay rent. The light bill, it pays itself. I pay the light bill. I pay my phone bill. It's paying these utilities and your bills that definitely you don't have to take your hard-earned money and pay them. So like I told you, I'm a stock trader. I'm actually a day trader. So the money that I make in the stock market, I get to keep and not have to worry about spending it on bills, because this whole my mining rigs are paying my bills. So in a way, it helps you grow for the long run, because now you get to use that money that you're getting to save, or you're growing, and you throw it into another investment. And as far as right now, I could tell y'all, I'm gonna make a video on it, but my next investment was, and I'm closing on it now, is an house. So I am thankful for this opportunity and that I took initiative to jump into it, because most of the things that I've got today, I wouldn't have gotten if it wasn't for mining. And that is my story on crypto mining and why it's changed my life. Because one, it's helped me pay bills. Two, it's helped me get better investments without having to worry about money, without having to worry about digging in my own bank account. And I love that, you know. So I'm definitely here to stay with crypto mining. I will ride it till the wheels fall off. And yeah, you know, if you have any questions, please leave your questions in the comments below. If y'all found this, you know, exciting, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'm always talking about mining and credit cards. Like, though I feel like credit cards is a very important topic, and that's why I talk about it. And mining, I feel, is a very important topic because it can help somebody as far as paying their rent, as far as paying the phone bill, paying their light bill. You know, you can start small and it's paying just your light bill, where you don't have to, you can have a 9 to 5 and you don't have to worry about, oh my God, I got to pay my light bill. Mining will do it for you. So again, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, because I'm always coming out with content. And today is the 23rd, so I do hope everybody has a happy Christmas Eve and Merry Christmas to all. Peace.